What's this? Edge?
Edge. That's the Microsoft, bro.
Yeah, something like that. I am definitely not on Chrome, but I guess this is what it opened up in today. So I guess
It's
this is what
working. It's
I'm.
looking good though.
I guess what this is what I'm working with.
I'm trying to get the lighting right. I turned off my overhead lights. I got a short cable issue over there, so my overhead lights are off. I've got side lights on that aren't doing the best at the moment. But when I'm in here trying to do
Look a little
like
dark today.
it's darker than it needs to be. I had the camera used to be over here. Now it's here. The microphone used to come here. Now it's here. I've been messing around in here. I've not actually done anything of importance, but I've been messing around.
Oh, there you go.
You
As
know,
long as
bro,
you
like
mess, as long as you messing around.
I'm messing around. I'm trying to get things going without really getting in here and getting things going. The garage is a mess. My room is taking on some of the mess. So I have a very small area to work. And
Mm.
it sometimes it gets in the way. Like right now, I can't and like I got these cameras. I've got tons of cameras in here, tons of microphones. But what I have, I'm trying to find one, but I can't because all these little screw down deals. I've got little tiny ones that the microphones and the cameras go to, and every one of them is molded or melded or formed into every single thing I have screwed down. So I can't just take the camera from this post and put it back on this post
Mm.
because the piece is stuck inside. So I have to move the whole contraption. Bro,
Well,
it's
let me tell
it's
you something.
it's a deal, man. It's driving me nuts.
I picked up a new hobby.
What is that?
Maybe I can help you with something.
What is your new hobby?
3D printing.
Did you buy a 3D printer?
Yes,
Oh, how much? Bro, they're not cheap. I mean, I know
I
you had
bought
some
one,
overtime.
and it's morphed into a hobby of
Yeah. What are you making?
random, just making random things.
Really? Like what? Give
Yeah.
me a couple things you made with your
Uh
3D printer.
oh man. So I made a samurai mask.
What?
I made a samurai mask. It's pretty dope. Um, I started on a RoboCop helmet. It's not together yet. I ran into some issues.
So hold on. So you're making a RoboCop helmet.
Mhm.
So does it print the whole thing that you put on, or because you mentioned
Well,
it's not together? Like, is it sections and
yeah.
pieces?
So my printer isn't big enough to print the whole helmet.
Okay.
So I gotta do it in pieces. So I've started it. But my goal
Really?
is to not let people see my face anymore. I want to be like Daft Punk.
Let it be like that, but
Yeah. So I'm working on some helmets, you know what I'm saying? I got a samurai mask now.
okay.
And I started working on uh
Yeah, like it just like who is this guy walking down the street? Like, God,
yeah,
it's my
yeah,
neighbor. Like your neighbor's like, what
yeah,
happened? Did
yeah,
they move out? He's like, nah, I got a samurai mask. I got a
yeah,
RoboCop mask.
yeah. I'm just trying to get to the point where I'm walking around the neighborhood in a RoboCop helmet. And no one knows who I am.
Why RoboCop?
I just been looking at random helmets. So I started working on the Gladiator, you know what I'm saying,
Okay.
Maximus helmet with the front.
Okay.
I'm actually working on Doctor Doom's uh face right now. Shit's gonna take 21 hours to print.
So what? You just like type it in, like put the dimensions in, or what?
Nah, I just go online. I look for files. People design files. Some are free. Some you
Oh
gotta pay
yeah.
for. Yeah, yeah.
Dang, bro.
Oh, I made a headphone holder thingy. So
You just
tar
put them over the
target.
top.
Yeah, you just hold them over the top, and it's a Targaryen
No,
um
yeah, I see what it is. I
headphone
see what
holder.
it is.
Yeah, made that. Um,
Hmm.
I made this little tablet stand
So
that
what? So
works.
you get colored plastic or what?
Yeah, different plastics and stuff. I made some dragons. I made my daughter a dragon. So now she has a pet dragon. I got a pet dragon. And my other daughter has a pet dragon also.
Can you resell, like put a minor glitch in the design so it's not technically from House of Dragons, it's from House of Felix, and you
Yeah.
can like push it that way?
Oh yeah. People sell all kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. Etsy, eBay, all those kind of things now. That's not bad, man.
Yeah.
I've always wanted
And
one, but I've seen shows and
oh,
people that
let me
have
tell
them.
you,
They're
you
cool,
get them.
bro.
You get addicted, man. I think it's not have since I bought it, I might have had it for like a week or so, maybe
Yeah.
2 weeks. There's not a day I haven't printed something.
That's
It's
wild,
just,
bro. So, folks, if you guys want something at the RTG podcast, it may cost you a little something, but hey, we're here for the people.
printing all kinds of my samurai swords is next. So when I start walking around the neighborhood with the samurai mask, I might have
my
a sword
God.
with me too.
Bro, you're gonna hope your neighbors know you and say, all right, well, he's okay. But you start rolling out with a mask or full cover and you got a sword you're taking out of the back.
Oh
You're gonna get
yeah.
a sheath too, or what? I get a quiver for some arrows. Like, what are you gonna
Listen,
anything more than a sword?
listen. The possibilities are endless. All right.
Bro, that's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, I'm having fun with it, man. I never thought I'd have this much fun with a 3D printer, but I'm having fun. Like just printing just random stuff. And listen, I replaced my dishwasher, right?
Yeah.
It had a screw in it, so it messed up my my door to my like underneath the sink.
Yeah.
Messed up the door. So guess what I did?
Oh my God.
3D printed some parts to fix it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, bro. That's cost effective, ish.
Yeah. Now you can print whatever you want, man. It's there.
So, but people just have
They
files and
have
you just download them to the computer or to the
listen,
printer and you just
whatever you feel like downloading, you can find it. Like,
really.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's an
I've been
interesting hobby
looking
you got there, buddy.
I've been looking at all kind of stuff to print, man. Like just random. I'm telling you. I'm gonna print me a toolbox for work that
Oh
I can
yeah.
hang on the side of my bucket, have all my tools in there. Yeah.
That's interesting, man. That's pretty cool. Like it's one of those things like I never knew I needed this until you get it. Now like no, I
Yeah.
needed it and I need to have it all the
Now I'm
time.
having so much fun, man. Now I'm looking at I'm looking at YouTube and I'm looking at all kinds of stuff. I'm looking at what other people are printing and it's crazy.
Nice, bro. Well,
One of
I hope it goes well for you.
one of the managers at the job, he 3D prints also.
Yeah.
And he was showing me today on his desk, he has a working safe that he's 3D printed.
Really?
Yes, I'm talking about it's got the dial, they lock, he 3D printed a key.
And that's just like, and you piece it together, I guess, depending on.
Yeah, you just put
Bro.
it all together.
I mean, that's wild, dude. That's something else.
It is wild.
You got to get yourself an RTG emblem and just stick it behind you or put it on. You got to find a way to have that incorporated somewhere.
Yeah.
You could be the RTG guy.
I should go get my samurai mask and just wear it during the show.
Oh my God. As long as you speak clearly, we'll be okay. As long as we can understand what you're saying.
No, listen, when I put it on, I get in the character. You know what I'm saying? I put it on and I'm
Jesus.
I get in character. If I put it on, trust me, if I put it on, all you gonna hear is
so it's like remember we were kids? Like you go to a movie to see like the Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers or something, and you dress up with the headbands or the colors or whatnot. You're like 10, 11 years old. Now in your 40s, you want to watch, what's that, Shogun or something like that on FX?
Yeah.
You throw your samurai mask on, you sit in front of the TV and watch it. Talk about an immersive experience. Yeah. Or you got your Oculus, right? Or whatever you have, your meta thing. Yeah. So you cover your eyes and the samurai mask at the bottom.
Awesome. You know who do it? Dro.
Yeah, who's that?
Dro at your yard, the manager.
Pete. I don't know nicknames.
Pete.
Oh, that makes sense.
He
That's who.
goes,
That's who. Oh yeah, Pedro.
yeah,
Listen, bro.
he does like the cosplay and stuff, and then he 3D print stuff.
That makes
I,
sense because
I
he
used
is
to
that
look at
kind
his
of
stuff
guy.
and I'd be like, man, I should get that, but now I got one.
That's awesome. That's
might,
awesome,
I might
bro.
go to
Yeah,
cosplay with him. I might show up at cosplay with some shit on. You know what I'm saying?
like I know you. Start running
Yeah,
some, bro. That's something else, dude. That's pretty cool. Now I'm kind of interested. I know they're expensive, but it's something to do. Like if you get into it, or you can get an audience, or you can get I mean, just for fun, I guess. But if you can get something going and make a little money from it, pay yourself back. That's not a bad idea.
yeah. It's addictive though. Man. It's
I
fun.
bet.
Like I'm on Amazon ordering different plastics every damn day. Amazon's dropping off a roll of some plastic. It's crazy.
Well, speaking of crazy, episode 80.
That's what happens when I'm home and I'm not out of town working.
Well, that's good. More time to podcast, better connections, more time to 3D print.
There you go.
So you gotta print us an episode 80. The 80. Who's out there for 80?
80. Jerry Rice. It's only
yeah,
180.
we hit an easy number now. Like no more
Yeah.
70s and trying to struggle to find linemen. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, baby. The GOAT.
Who was opposite of Michael Irvin? Was it Alvin Harper? Was he 80?
I think Alvin Harper was 80.
Art Monk? Was Art Monk 80?
Yeah, Art Monk was 80. I mean, 80 was a popular
80
number
back
in the
then.
80s.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Like,
yeah, 80s where you wanted
in
to
the
be.
80s, if you was number 80, you might be raw.
Chris Carter, I think, was 80.
Yeah.
All he does is catch touchdowns.
That's it. 4 catches, 4 touchdowns, 4 yards.
It's a good stat line. So we've been blowing up in the text chat. We got some guys making some serious moves, and to start us off here, one of your favorite players who we all been rooting for this past season, and we hope continues to do great, is Darnold going to the Seahawks. You had mentioned that's where his best landing spot would have been because he knows the system.
That's an awesome spot for him. Only thing there is, I mean, he's got no weapons right now. It's
they're dwindling down.
JSN. That's it. They got rid of Lockett. They got rid of DK.
Where'd Lockett? I know DK left. Where'd Lockett go? Or he's gone and just released him.
Yeah, he's in 1-2-3 Cancun.
I mean, he got 3 for 100.5 million. That's not a bad deal for him.
That's a good deal.
Are you keeping, if you're Seahawks, you keep Walker the third, or do you kind of move on from him since he's always hurt and Charbonnet seems to be a pretty solid running back?
Nah, you keep him. He's still young. He's shown you that he's legit when he's healthy.
When he's healthy, yeah, that's the thing though, bro. He's never healthy. But who's out there? Cooper Kupp? Someone like that? Is there a guy Darnold needs that has Kupp being a possession guy could definitely help out Darnold over there.
Yeah, and Kupp know that system too. It's similar.
Even though, well, let's jump to receivers.
Jump right in there. Matter of fact, that might be a good spot for Kupp. Hey, Coop, go to Seattle. Help my man out.
Darnold, they'll sling that ball around. Amari Cooper still a free agent. Stephon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams, Elijah Moore, Miko Hardman, Brandon Cooks, Noah Brown, Tyler Boyd, Juju, Nelson Aguilar, Olamide Zaccheaus, Tim Patrick, Tyler Johnson, Robert Woods, Tyler Lockett. Those are all right now the receivers that are unsigned. Any one of those?
A lot of Jags in that list.
Yeah, who you taking from that?
They just
that
guys.
List?
Nobody stands out. They just get.
Yeah. Cooper maybe back to Buffalo.
Yeah, maybe Amari Cooper. Amari good. He's still young too. He's excellent route runner.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he's still out there like that. But Diggs, I think Diggs about done.
Yeah, that injury last year is not going to help him out.
Keenan Allen, he about done.
Yeah, so, Deontay Johnson, Mike Williams.
He can't stay on the team. He must be a horrible locker room kind of person because
Johnson? One time he had like these unstoppable hands. He was catching everything, but now he's just team to team to team.
Yeah, like he must be horrible. Once you get him in the locker room, he must be terrible
Valdez-Scantling
because
ended
he
up in
keep getting
Seattle.
cut. Like they're not even like trading them or nothing. They just like, all
Yeah.
right, bro, go ahead.
Valdez-Scantling, he ended up in Seattle.
Oh, he's there. MVS is there. He's
Yes, you got a deep
He's a good
threat.
deep threat.
And who's there? Noah Fant. Did I read him gone? Now he's probably going to resign. He's a decent enough tight end. But yeah, I think Darnold needs a weapon, bro. Like he had top, we'll say top
Kind of
5 tandem in the league with Johnson
yeah. It
and Addison.
kind of sucks that he get that and then they trade DK. Like it kind of sucks. But
You think DK knew was like he wanted to get out or saw they're getting rid of the
I don't
quarterback?
know. He asked for a trade before Darnold even got there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they got rid of Geno. Or was Geno, he was the first one to go, right?
Yeah. Or did he ask for a trade before Geno got traded? I'm not sure. But it sucks for Darnold.
Yo, I'm blanking on the receivers.
He don't got number one. He don't really got a number one over there.
Who were in Oakland or
No,
Vegas?
in Seattle.
I'm blanking on the receivers in Minnesota. Who are they?
You got Jets.
Jefferson.
Jets.
Yeah,
And
Jefferson and Addison. Yeah.
And
I said Johnson earlier, Jack or something like Blingham. So Jefferson and Addison.
And
so we had, I would
end.
say, Rudolph.
Who?
Rudolph,
No,
his name. What's his name? What's the guy's name? Hawkinson. I'm looking at Mason Rudolph on the screen in front of me.
Rudolph.
And, bro, yeah, like
I'm like Cal Rudolph.
Yes, I was thinking about that's old school. I'm looking at Rudolph in front of me here. I scrolled back up to the quarterbacks. But yeah, so I mean, Darnold, he had a top 5 tandem last year with Minnesota. He does not have that at all. I mean, and Jigma's good. Scandal is going deep.
Yeah, they got a deep threat. They got JSN gonna work. He's a good route runner. They still need that one. They need that dude.
Yeah, then exactly. They're gonna have they have good running backs. For both guys out of the backfield, they're gonna be good. They need someone else out there. Yeah. They focus on the run maybe to help.
They're gonna have to draft somebody.
That's a good point. Even think about that.
They got to.
Someone's got to come in. What's their draft? Do we know? They're like top Seahawks. No, they almost made the playoffs, right? They're probably mid level. I don't have the draft in front of me right now.
Yeah, they might be around where we at.
Where's Rodgers going?
He holding teams hostage right now.
He sure is. He sure is, bro. They're talking Giants.
Giants, Pittsburgh, Minnesota. All is like in the conversation.
Oh yeah, Minnesota. I saw something the other day. They're letting Darnold go. Really solidifies McCarthy as the starter.
Nah, but then I read today that all options are open, and they're even thinking about Rodgers.
Okay,
but I do holding teams hostage. Like, hey man, I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like it.
Is he going to take the exact route of Brett Favre?
Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
Like,
wouldn't that be awesome that he go to the Vikings?
That would be unbelievable. Like, so much crap for because that's what Favre did. He held teams hostage. I'm not sure I'm going to retire. I'm not sure I'm going to come back. I'm going to jump to this team, Jets. I'm going to jump to the Vikings. Rodgers gets in there, does this thing, and right now is doing the exact same thing. That would be hilarious.
It would be. It would be hilarious. I think he should do it just to do it.
Just to do it? Like, who wore it better? I'm saying, like, who did it better?
Yeah. And he go to Minnesota. He got Jets. He got Addison. Like,
they probably want him over JJ McCarthy. They probably know if McCarthy gets in there, that ball's not going to be moving around like it did last season. They need someone who's going to sling it.
They got a lot of weapons there. If I was them, I would give the keys to the adult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like JJ might be good, but I'll give the keys to the adults right now.
Yeah. To me, the team was in the playoffs. They got to the championship game, right? It was almost a championship game. They were bounced early. They were bounced by the Rams.
Yeah.
So you're there in the playoffs with a veteran quarterback. Do you think the team is good enough, and you just throw in a second-year guy and think you're going to get back there? or the vet's like, listen, we only got this far because we had a veteran. We knew what we were doing. You can't set us back by throwing in a second-year guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you got everything lined up. You got everything lined up. You might as well just let the adult go in there and not crash the plane.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who else? So you got Mac Jones, Flacco, Mason Rudolph, Jameis, Russell Wilson, Rodgers. What are your? I know we
Russell Wilson's on his way to Cleveland.
Yeah,
for a visit tomorrow.
That's interesting. So, I always thought Russell Wilson was mid-level. That defense and that run game were phenomenal, and he did just enough to not screw around. Was a smart runner, could definitely get the ball deep down the field. When you take away the run game and take away the defense, Russell Wilson to me stayed the same guy. He wasn't that get you over the hump guy. Were you ever believe in Russell Wilson? Like he was the second coming of Jesus, or was he just a perfect fit for a perfect team?
Yeah, he was. I think he was the first perfect fit for a perfect team.
Yeah, I always thought the same thing.
He went in the third round.
Yeah,
and he beat Matt Flynn for the job, and then he never let it go, and it was just a perfect storm that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got that defense. You have one of the best running backs in the league. Like you were sitting pretty for quite some time.
He just had to not mess up.
Yeah, I mean, one excellent coaching play by New England, bad coaching call by Seattle. He could have 2 rings. He could be talked about as one of the best ever with 2 rings. Instead, his career's fallen down big time, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, now he about to be on a whole nother team.
So I know
he gonna visit Cleveland and then visit the Giants next.
I mean, where would you rather go? I'd rather go to the Giants.
I think they say Cleveland and the Giants.
I don't know. Like Cleveland has nothing appealing about them. Like not even their defense is good. You just signed Gary to a monster deal, but they don't have a stud anything. Like even Chubb, busted leg, isn't doing much. Ford gets back there and does a little something.
I can't believe he's still a free agent. Was he that hurt last year?
I mean, that leg got snapped in half the year before. Last year, he didn't show much. Maybe he needed that year mentally to get into it.
Was he that bad last year that he's still sitting there?
Yeah. I mean, Liam had him on his fantasy team hoping he would like week 6, week 8 get going, and he was just like he wasn't even on goal line plays, going from me like one of the best in the league to a nobody.
He never got going?
Never got it, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a year removed. Like,
is it mental? Man. Like that leg got snapped in half.
Somebody should take a flyer on him.
Yeah, man.
Come in. Let me see what you got, buddy.
I mean, it's Nick Chubb. He's still, mid-20s? He's not that old, and the knee injury was nasty. But, again, a year, get your mind right, and now the second year after, an off-season, he could be something serious, or he might be...
Man, they should have brought him to Indy.
Who you got backing up Taylor?
They just signed Khalil Herbert.
He's a solid backup. He's everywhere he goes, a guy. He plays well when he's in, but then when he has to be the starter, then he ends up shit in the bed.
Yeah, they just signed Khalil Herbert today.
Well, I know you're semi-happy about your guy, Daniel Jones, backing up Richardson. Is he backing him up, or is he in there for competition?
They saying they're going to compete, but the way I'm looking at it is if Daniel Jones beats Anthony Richardson in a competition and Daniel Jones is our quarterback, like, season's over. Like, we're done. Everyone's getting fired after that.
I was going to say, if Jones gets in there, if he's deemed as a better quarterback, you can't have any faith in Richardson, and you can't have any faith in your coaches in front office for constantly bringing in like I mean, Daniel Jones isn't even the best of the worst players.
Yeah, you picked him number 4 2 years ago. If he loses out to Daniel Jones, everyone should be fired.
Yeah,
and we know what Daniel Jones is.
Yes. I mean, the guy, all he's doing is running the ball. He can't throw for shit.
We know what
he's a turnover machine.
If he
can't have that guy doing anything.
If he comes in a competition and beats your number 4 pick from 2 years ago, everyone should be fired. Done. Yeah. GM, coach, because they picked him for the coach. The coach wanted him. The coach said, "Hey, man, did you see what I do with Jalen Hurts? I could do that with him. That's my guy." Okay, so you go with him.
Yeah, if you're going to get rid of one, get rid of the other one.
Everyone.
I mean,
wipe out. If
you might
wipe
end
out.
up.
Done.
What did Rob put out? Like you might, if that happens, if Daniel Jones beats out Richardson, you might have a fire sale like the 49ers are doing. Like everybody's going to go, coaches, players, all of it. I'm looking at what
Burn
Rob
it to the
sent
ground.
out. Look at this. Rob sent out the 49ers, the gold rush. I know they love alliteration. Debo gone, Josh Dobbs gone, Elijah Mitchell gone, Jalen Moore gone, Greenlaw, Hufunga, Ward, Banks. These aren't just dudes you had. Like you have Elijah Mitchell as a bench guy, but when he was in, he was putting up numbers like a starter. He got hurt, and he ended up going to the Chiefs. And if I read this right, a 4-year deal worth $3.5 million for next to nothing.
Jeez.
So Hunt's probably going to be gone. Yeah, Pacheco, who knows what he's doing. Elijah Mitchell has proven himself to be a stud, and he goes to the Chiefs for almost nothing. That could be a potential big problem. But yeah, like the 49ers, they like, bro, they're done. Like reading this list, they got rid of studs.
They hit the reset, man. They got to pay Purdy $50 million a year. They hit the reset.
If I'm getting rid of bro, cornerback, safety, linebacker, D tackle, if I'm getting rid of stud defensive players to pay a quarterback, we saw that with Flacco after they won the Super Bowl 10, 20 years ago. He gets a $120 million deal. You get rid of all that $120 million deal, get rid of all the defense. Flacco was nothing. We were just talking about it with Wilson. You get rid of that defense, Russell Wilson becomes a nobody. You're getting rid of stud players. CMC is always hurt now, and still, is Purdy going to be the guy, $50 million, to get you to where you got to go? Especially with the Rams. The Rams are going to be serious this year.
He better. I think I got the Rams winning that division. It's easy. Yeah,
I think so too. Like they had half their team hurt at the beginning of the season, finished strong, won a playoff game, took it was kind of close with I think Philly.
The NFC is Philly, Detroit, and the Rams. That's it.
And I'll be honest, man, Detroit, the way they got bounced last year, I'm losing a little bit of steam with Detroit. Like you can't be the number 1 seed and lose how they lost. I don't think. Like you got to stay hungry, but they came out flat. Like that's, as much as I love Dan Campbell, that's coaching, man. That team didn't do what they needed to do. Is Goff the guy there?
I think those coaches was 1 foot in and 1 foot out. The OC and the DC.
That's true. I forgot about that because Johnson, he was gone the second a team lost. The next day, he was on a flight.
Yeah.
Where did Terry Glenn go?
Terry Glenn, he's dead.
Not Terry Glenn. Jesus Christ. I thought that too when I said that. Aaron Glenn, where did he go?
Jets.
Head coach?
Yeah. He's coaching
really?
The Jets. He went home. He went home to his team.
Buffalo's going to win that division again. I'm not worried about that. I'll tell you the team
I don't know, boy. Ooh, that Pats defense, boy.
Yeah, they're not ready yet.
That Pats defense looks.
Vrabel's going to need a couple years to get that going.
Nah,
but
I don't know,
I'm not worried
man.
about them right now in season 1.
Wow, including y'all.
No, that'll never happen. But
and they got a quarterback too.
Yeah, give him a couple more years. The thing is, he's good. Who's their offensive coordinator? Do they have anybody? Do you know?
Yeah, they got whatchamacallit back.
Okay, nailed it. Oh,
Josh McDaniels.
Okay. Yeah, because you can't have a defensive guy. No, I'm not worried about that.
I know you scared.
As long as Josh Allen's quarterback, I got nothing to worry about.
I know you scared. You see what Vrabel cooking up there.
I wish Buffalo would follow suit. Let's go get all good defensive players, spend a shit ton of money on the defense because we need defense. I would love for Buffalo to have a GM and a coach like that. Defense first. You got Josh Allen. Everyone said last season they weren't going to do anything. He puts up good numbers. They get to the AFC Championship game. The defense, against the good teams, is exposed in 4 games. You don't need Josh Allen showed he can work without weapons. The defense needs to be there. And what do? They give Josh Allen a giant deal, and we get fucking nosy Bosa. Like, Really?
Oh, Joey Bosa,
Oh my
baby.
God, I can't with
South
that
Florida
guy.
zone.
Was he going to play 6 games total this season because he's going to be hurt? Or
He's gonna-
or he's going to think about getting hurt, which is guaranteed 1 game missed, and make sure he's not hurt. And then if he does get hurt, sit out another game. Like these dudes
He's
preemptive.
gonna go off on those
Stay
6
out.
games.
Listen, I hope so. I mean, at least they didn't give him a Von Miller 6-year for crappy money. They gave him a 1-year deal. So hopefully that's enough. But I will tell you, in the AFC, a team that I'm worried about year after year, it's only been 2 years now, it's going to be the Broncos. That team, the coach, the quarterback, the defense, they're making moves. They got who they get? They got some serious
Got
defensive
Hufanga
players. Yeah.
and
And they got
Greenlaw.
Greenlaw, right? Bro. That's a team I'd be worried about, man. That's a team I'd be a little bit concerned about right now.
You better be worried about them Pats and that defense.
Nah,
They're gonna be like the '85 Bears.
Yeah, that's solid of a defense.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what Vrabel cooking up there. You scared. I know you scared.
If Vrabel comes back 3-4 years, wins the Super Bowl as playing, winning a Super Bowl with the team, coming back, coaching and winning a Super Bowl, I mean, I'd retire right there. Like, yo, my football days are done. Won a Super Bowl with the team, coached the same team to a Super Bowl victory. I'm out. I'm riding off into the sunset. I'll do broadcasting or something. I'll start a podcast, and I'm leaving on a high horse.
Vrabel cooking, and I could see this, you shaking in your boots.
Something I'd be concerned about is in a couple years. I think given those two teams, Bo Nix is much further along than Drake May. So there's a couple years to wait on that.
Bo Nix is like 40 years old.
Hey, man.
Drake May's young.
It's
Drake May's one of the youngest quarterbacks.
He is. He still got that baby face out there, too. Yeah. He looks like old Sam Bradford, like a little kid wearing his Halloween costume, a football helmet.
He like one of the youngest guys. Him and Anthony Richardson like one of the youngest quarterbacks.
See, Richardson needs to just be like, all right, they don't believe in me here. Let me get somewhere else. Even if I got to back up for a couple of years, pull a Rich Gannon, come out of nowhere, learn the system, be viable, have an opportunity to take over and just run with it. But get out of a team that clearly does not think you're the guy. If they were, last season yo-yoing them back and forth with Flacco, you don't need that.
Flacco.
I'm not pushing Joe Flacco this season. I was way behind him for the Browns. Thought he would do good enough. Showed his age this year for sure.
Now he's not your guy anymore?
I mean, we'll see where he ends up next year. Maybe give him a second chance.
Oh.
Evan Ingram to the Broncos. Holy shit.
That's a good move.
That is a good move. He's 30 years old. I mean, he's a solid guy.
He's hurt too, but when he's healthy, he's on.
Second stay with the Bengals. So are they never going to get rid of T. Higgins? This is what, a second year with the franchise tag or what?
Yeah, they're just gonna keep franchising. Keep franchising them because the franchise number is lower than what these guys want right now.
Yeah. I have a screenshot of that. I was going to send it out the other day. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I know the biggest thing is
franchise. What? I think the franchise number this year is like what Michael Pittman got last year. Like, he should be getting paid more than Michael Pittman.
Franchise tag wide receiver is 23. We'll say 23.4 million. Oh no, we'll say 24 million. The transition tag is just over 21 million.
Yeah. So 24 million.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is going to get like $30 million a year. That's the number that these guys are shooting for. So I mean, franchise them for 24 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Chase with the Triple Crown last year.
I might do it again.
That'll be the third year, right? Then there's some weird rules for year 3 when it comes to the franchise tag, right?
It goes up higher. It's like a certain percentage of the cap would go up for the third year being tagged. That is something crazy that a lot of teams don't tag for 3 years because the number goes up so high. Yeah.
And it's not a guaranteed contract.
He might get tagged and it might come close to what Jamar Chase gonna get.
I mean, At this point, you could probably get a solid player or at least a 1, maybe a 2 and a 3. He's still young. Like he's the number 1 on probably 30 other teams. So you could trade him, get value for him now. Like I don't know why they would keep, because when the third year comes,
he's not getting a deal. I don't think. I think
they're just
franchising him. They're just making it look like they trying to sign him so they can go to Burrow and be like, "Look, man, we tried."
You think they're going to move him?
Who? Why would you move him?
Well, he said they're not. He's not going to sign. Not going to offer him a deal.
I got him for $24. I got him for $24 million right now.
You will make like a draft day move, and we're going to take away a first, a second, and a second from next year to get rid of a stud receiver.
Why?
They need defense. That team's got nobody on defense.
They got rid of the whole defense already.
Yeah,
they used to playing without a defense.
Yeah, we saw last year they're putting up 35 points to lose 40-35. They figure we got to outscore the other team with our no defense.
And they scapegoated the coach. I'm happy they did that because now he in Indy.
Yeah, that helps you out for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Yoshivas. He's your second guy now. Gesicki's your solid tight end. Let T. Higgins come to Buffalo, bro.
Nah, he don't want to go there. Why would he want to go
there? It doesn't mean he wants to, but he should.
Seattle should make a move.
Seattle, bro. He would love that. He'd be the number 1 guy. Darnold. You saw what Darnold did with Jefferson. He'll get him that damn ball. Yeah, he'll get 10 catches a game.
Seattle should make a move for him, but Bengals ain't gonna make. Bengals don't do that. Bengals don't. That ain't they apparatus mandi or whatever they call it.
They're a bad organization, bro.
They don't do that. They hold you. Where you are ours. You are ours. We hold you. You are here until we say you are not here. You here?
They're a shitty organization, man.
Until we say you're not here.
Bengals fans out there.
Yeah.
Greenlaw to the Broncos.
Go, man. You there until we say we done with you, buddy. That's how the Bengals roll.
Yeah, no, that's a problem.
Look, they ain't paid Chase yet. Like, why are you still haven't paid Jamar Chase?
They saw how well it worked out for the Cowboys last year, holding out for CeeDee Lamb and for Dak. They figured, hey, we'll do the same thing here in Cincinnati. It worked out good for Dallas.
Yeah. They haven't paid Trey Hendrickson. He's still there. They telling him to go look for a trade. They probably rejecting every trade that somebody sends them. And they're gonna keep him.
And he needs to get the hell out of there. Get away from the Bengals as fast as you can. Like Burrow signed a bunch of money.
Trying.
They this close to a Super Bowl now. That window may be closed for good. Burrow may just be. He's got a couple more years in that giant deal he signed.
They should have signed all 3 of those guys. They should have signed them like 2 years ago.
What was it we posted? If the Bengals did this when they were supposed to do this, they had like 7 guys they could still have signed and still be under the cap.
Yeah, they could have signed. They should have signed all 3 of them. Chase, Hendrickson, Higgins. Like they should have signed them dudes like 2 years ago. Now the price went up, buddy. Today's price is not. It's not. Yesterday's price is not today. Should have did it 2 years. Now you paying for it. Now you over here franchising people and holding people hostage, and you still ain't give Chase his money.
Yeah, here it is. Here, if the Bengals acted when they were supposed to act, they could have had Jesse Bates for $12 million a year, Higgins for $23 a year, Chase for $35 a year, Hendrickson for $25 a year. Worst front office in the NFL.
Look, they let Jesse Bates walk. They let the D tackle as BJ Hill. They let him walk. Like they killed that defense.
They sure did, bro.
That defense, they lost everybody on that. They got rid of everybody just so they could pay the offensive players. Now they got Mike Hilton there. Hendrickson get traded. Mike Hilton is the only dude from that defense that's still there.
Defense wins championships, man. They make commercials about it and everything. It's the truth.
Yeah, that's what Vapor building that beast and you scared.
Josh Allen, take it out. I'm not worried about that. What about Charvarius Ward?
You see that boy. You see where he at.
I know,
Yeah.
bro. The chat went up. There is some good commentary going on. Like we're watching Rob, his team's falling apart. Your team is making moves. It was quite a dynamic duo. Unfortunately, the Dolphins, they suck. They're just nobody cares about them. But Ward's a hell of a pickup.
You see that, boy. We got us a 49. He gonna come over here and you know what I'm saying?
But you guys got someone else. Who else did you guys get?
Bynum. We got Cam Bynum
Yes.
from the Vikings.
Yeah, man, making moves.
Yeah.
What is he? He's
trying to build that defense up.
See, how come the Bengals can't pay attention to that? Everybody knows. Buffalo's not doing nothing with the defense. We got a guy from the Rams who no one's heard of. We got Bosa. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Cameron Bynum, you're putting your secondary. You just got to get that number one figured out, that quarterback spot.
Yeah, that's all they got to do. Easy enough.
To show belief in your guy or move on from him.
Who?
Your team. Show belief in Richardson or be done with him.
This is his year. If it don't work this year, it's over, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it don't work this year, it's over. Especially I think if it's not working, put Daniel Jones in there and let him captain tank us. Because even as bad Anthony Richardson was last year, he had a winning record. He got a winning record for his career.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones last year at one point was like 2-8. So let's put him in there and he'll get us.
If he wins the competition, man, that's a problem. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, because I think when he got benched, it was like 2-8. Yeah, come do that for us, buddy. Get us a top pick, please. We ain't gonna win nothing if you're our quarterback. We ain't winning nothing. So, captain tank us, baby, to the top, and we'll come back.
We'll
come back next year with a new GM, a new coach, and a new everything.
Who else do the Colts need? What are your needs right now?
Burn it to the ground. We need a tight end. If Tyler Warren is sitting there at 14, he's a coach.
Yeah, the only tight end worth getting, according to Pro Football Focus, is Tyler Conklin. Ingram signed, John Bates signed, Hooper signed, Ertz signed, Gesicki, Juwan Johnson. Tyler Conklin is the only guy still available.
We're going in the draft. There's two legit tight ends in the first round. We need one of them to drop to us. If not, you wait and you try to get Mason Taylor.
You don't want Mo Alley Cox again?
Who?
Mo Alley Cox?
Oh no, he got different plans.
That he's been playing football, I think, longer than I've been watching football. Every time I turn around, like, who's that guy catching a touchdown? Mo Alley Cox. He guy still plays football.
Our tight ends were terrible last year, so I think Mo Alley Cox is a free agent, and I think Kylan Granson is a free agent. He can go too. I don't know if anybody else is a free agent, but those two definitely. You guys can go search for greener pastures. I'll root for you. I hope everything works out for you. Wherever you land on your feet. I still appreciate everything you came
there you
and
go.
brought.
Appreciate what you did.
But it's time to move on. There's a guy in Penn State, number 44.
I think I've seen some memes about him.
Nice in an Indy uniform. He just got to get to 14.
Okay. Who's any surprise picks? Any tomorrow by the weekend going to be like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Any of those? Anyone you see bouncing around worth? Is Rodgers the only one?
I think Rodgers the only one. I don't think nobody's waiting on anybody else. You got the list there. You name them people.
I've been scrolling.
Just people.
Yeah, there's nobody that's like quarterbacks. Mac Jones, Flacco, Mason Rudolph, Winston, Wilson, Rodgers are the only notable free agents. Rodgers, I would say, is the only one you're paying attention to.
Oh, wow. Russell Wilson is a giant. Oh, wow. But quarterback, no.
J.K. Dobbins, Nick Chubb, maybe Kareem Hunt, Gus Edwards, Miles Sanders, Kyle Juszczyk. Here, Nick Chubb was probably the only one from that list that you would think because he was good. And then we already ran over the receivers. Amari Cooper, maybe.
Just regular guys.
Yeah, there's tight end,
Sorry,
only
guys.
Conklin.
Free agency is over.
Yeah, that first couple of days of the Fury, it was fun, bro. It was like watching the Twitter machine popping off,
Yeah,
our chat going nuts. That was
yeah.
fun to be like. It's that
It's
first few
over.
days, man. That shit is fun.
It's over now, man. Right now, you trying to see is Trey Hendrickson gonna get traded? That's like the big thing really to
Yep.
see for me. Is he gonna get traded? Where is he gonna land? How much is it gonna cost? Why didn't Indy do it?
His counterpart just retired, right? Hubbard.
Yeah, he's retired.
So I mean, listen, they're like, if you're not like the Lions used to be, you got to get me out of here. If not, I'm retiring youngly. I can't deal with this franchise. It's that bad. I'm out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I
So
think
props.
that's the major story. Rodgers, Russell Wilson, is Trey Hendrickson gonna get traded?
Yeah.
Where is he getting traded to? Why didn't Indy pull the trigger?
CJ Mosley, EJ Speed, those guys.
I mean, I wouldn't mind EJ Speed coming back, but he ain't gonna get a deal. Like you're gonna get a 1-year deal again, just like last year. Yeah, dude led the league in missed tackles.
That's not
like
good,
he
bro.
was top. I think he was top 5 in tackles, but he was also like top 5 in missed tackles.
So Darius Smith, Dante
EJ
Fowler.
Speed. What was the other one you said? The linebacker. He just got cut.
Who?
The one you talking about?
CJ Mosley.
Yeah, CJ Mosley.
Yeah, he just
How
got
old
released.
is CJ Mosley? Is he still young or is he old?
I don't know. I mean, I know he's not.
He was hurt. He was hurt like maybe 2 years ago, and I think that's really slowed him down. But he was a beast for a while.
Yeah, he's not an edge. He's a linebacker.
Yeah, but see, like nothing you naming.
Yeah.
Is really like, oh wow, oh key, oh wow, nah, nothing you name it. I think it's old. Like free agency is like everything now is just like little stuff here and there that you're gonna do. But it's draft time. It's almost here.
And Mosley's been in the league for 10 years. 2014 was his first season.
He ain't that old.
A couple more good years anchored down a defense somewhere.
Yeah, he ain't that old.
Oh yeah, Najee Harris going to
EJ Speed is young though, but
yeah. That Najee, I didn't see them get rid of Najee Harris like that. I guess they really like Chris Warren.
Jalen Warren,
bro. I'm all over the place today. Like I'm looking at these names, trying to talk to the camera.
I think Pittsburgh is drafting Genty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think if Genty makes it to Pittsburgh, that's where he's going.
Who needs a running back? I mean, Pittsburgh's what? They're made the playoffs, right? They're picking later in the round.
Did they make the playoffs?
Yeah, they always make the playoffs.
I'm not sure they made the playoffs. Did they make the playoffs? I don't know.
Playoffs?
True. Did they make the playoffs?
I don't know.
See, like, look, everybody that's getting signed now is a little 1-year deals. Draymond Jones to the Titans.
Yeah, they're all the 1-year deal, man.
Yeah, all the big boys is out. All the big boys is done. Let me see where they picked.
Yeah, Pittsburgh they were 10-7. They were 10-7.
Oh, they picked
they
21.
Were what?
Yeah, they picked 21. Genty ain't.
I'm saying he's gonna fall that far back. Because you got Tennessee, probably maybe needs a running back. Cleveland, Vegas,
Raiders,
maybe.
Vegas needs a running back.
Yeah. Jacksonville, you're going to stay rolling with Etienne, the guy that like.
They got Tank.
Yeah. Didn't Tank Dell get hurt? Or no, Tank Dell, not Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, Tank Bigsby. Yeah.
But yeah, Harris going to Chargers, man. Chargers might be getting together a little with second year with Harbaugh, might be looking pretty serious.
I'm just looking here. Who needs a tight end? Who's gonna crush my soul?
ahead of when does Indy pick?
14.
Miami. They don't know what they need, so they may end up taking one. Jets. Conklin's gone. Ingram's gone from Jacksonville. New England's got Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. They don't need anybody. Vegas has got Bowers. Cleveland's got Najee. But
who's gonna crush my soul?
Tennessee, they've got someone they don't really need. Yeah, he could probably get there too. You jump up for him?
One can only hope. I would.
Yeah.
If I'm Chris Ballard, bro, I might not have a job next year.
So go all out, bro. Get everybody you can to save your job.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving up. Hey, what you want? Nah, take it. Take this first round pick in 26 and a second in 27. I don't care nothing about those picks, buddy. I might not have a job this year, buddy. If that's the way I'm doing it, if it was me.
Yeah, you have to. Like I said, you're going to lose your job, so you got to go balls to the wall. You got to get everything you can. You got to go out with a bang, or make a big splash and make some moves and get a winning team.
Yeah, yeah.
Javonte Williams going to Dallas. I didn't see that coming. Javonte Williams is a weird player. Like, he's decent. He's never on anyone's fantasy team. He's a starter. He's okay. When they got rid of Ricky Dowdle, like, he started this year, right? Rico Dowdle.
Rico. Did he get picked up? I like Rico.
He went to Carolina 1 year for $3 million.
Damn, Indy, we couldn't do that. We could have got him over Khalil Herbert. What are we doing?
Who do they got running back over there now? They got Sanders is gone. Didn't they draft someone last year that barely played?
Yeah, Jonathan Stewart. He'll be
Jonathan Stewart
or Jonathan Brooks.
Say Jonathan Stewart and Stephen Davis. You want to go in the way back machine.
Jonathan Brooks from Texas.
Okay, yeah, he was hurt, right, or something like that last year.
Yeah, he'll be the starter this year.
Yeah, so I'm with you. Nick Chubb may get my interest, and then Rodgers. Other than that, like, there's nobody out there where you're like,
nah, that's crazy though. Nick Chubb, like,
2
years ago, you would have had people dying to get Nick Chubb 2 years ago. I'm
looking at Buffalo with unless I missed the update, signing Cook for $15 million a year. Listen, Bills fans, I'm rolling with Ty Johnson and Ray Davis for $15 million a year for Cook. We need defense. The Bills need defensive players. I can do without James Cook for $15 million a year. That's me. I know a lot of people are going to be upset by that.
Can you?
Yeah, because in my opinion, as good as Cooks is,
for a running back is a lot these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got Saquon breaking records for $12 million. I don't think you give Cook the money, because I've said this about almost every good running back and almost every good quarterback. It goes off each other. If you have a good quarterback who is a threat to throw the ball and loosen up that defense, they're dropping guys out of the box. Buffalo has that with Josh Allen. So there's not that much focus on the line up front. So my opinion, it makes Cook look a little better than what he is, because there's not 8 guys in the box. There's probably only 6. So he can run the ball. If you take away Josh Allen and you throw Mitch Trubisky and they put 8 guys or 9 guys in the box, is Cook going to run wild? Oh, not everybody can do that. That's a possibility. I'm not spending $15 million on Cook. I just can't do it. Buffalo has too many needs, and the running back spot is not one of them, especially getting Davis a couple years ago, who proved to be good.
You guys got the top fullback, so
it's all, bro. We're the best player in the NFL, MVP. Marvez Valdez punting. But yeah, I'm not paying Cook. So that would surprise me. I would be kind of happy about it, because I think, now granted, we save $15 million a year. Where are we going to put it? If we go sign some,
put it in your owner's pocket.
Listen, we'll get Nick Chubb. I'll take that.
Nick Chubb.
Nah, bro. I like Cook.
I'm surprised he's still there. Like, I would do a flyer on him. Hey, man, take this 1 year, $5 million deal real quick, and let's see if you still got it, buddy.
So who's out there that needs that running back? Who's there that needs that guy? I mean, not any playoff teams.
know.
Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, Houston. Who does Houston have?
Mixon.
Okay. Chargers got Harris. Pittsburgh, they've got Warren. Denver's got. Who does Denver have? Etienne or Estime and
Yeah.
McLaughlin.
Yeah. Estimate.
Yeah.
That little rookie from last
Cincinnati
year.
doesn't have a running back. Or Chase Brown was really good last year. Jonathan Taylor, Miami. Is A-Chain going to stay healthy? Like, what do those Miami have? The Jets, they got Breece Hall. Talk about a guy that needs to get the hell away from a team to save his career. Breece Hall needs to get the hell out of fucking New York. That guy's wasting his time, his talent, his years.
I think they're gonna be all right, man. Justin Fields at quarterback, Garrett Wilson on the outside, Breece Hall at running back. Like, I think they might be all right.
I mean, listen, if Justin Fields your quarterback, then yeah, Hall might be good, but Wilson needs to get the hell out of there because that ball's not coming to him that often. One of them is going to, like, last year you had a Rodgers who wants to throw. So, yeah, Hall got wasted. This season, you're going to have a quarterback who's going to run. Wilson's going to be wasted.
Nah, man. College teammates, they know exactly what each other are thinking.
All right. Well, then if that's the case, hopefully it plays out for them.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas, they need everything except for a tight end.
They don't. They got his quarterback now. They need
Geno's a stopgap guy.
No.
Geno's not there for 3 or 4 years. He may be there for 1 or 2 years, get a guy behind him.
He just got a new deal. He ain't going nowhere.
What'd he get?
Something nice.
Where'd it go?
Geno. Nowhere. Come on, man. That's Geno. Miramar own.
Why is he not even on my list here? He should be on here.
Wow. Why should he be on your list? What kind of
top
list
free agent signing by position? Geno Smith isn't a. You're telling me
he wasn't
Mac
a free
Jones,
agent. He was a.
He wasn't. He got traded. Nah, I need better than that. I need him on my list, bro.
Yeah.
He got what, 3 years or 4 years? I could see him being. They could draft a guy, or get a young guy in free agency, let him play behind Geno. Geno's definitely serviceable. But you have Brock Bowers. You have no running back. You're going between Zaire White.
Back there last year.
You had Zaire White, Abdul Muhammad, and Madison.
Abdul Muhammad? Who is that?
I don't know. What the hell's the guy's name? Let me find him.
Are you talking about
running back?
Are you talking about Abdullah?
Yeah, Abdullah. My bad.
You just gave this man a Muslim name?
Isn't that his name?
Oh, God.
Was it Amir Abdullah?
Amir Abdullah. No, you said Abdul Muhammad.
Oh, my bad. Amir Abdullah. Alexander Madison.
Why you just get his man Abdul Muhammad?
Alexander Madison, Zaire White, Amir Abdullah. A lot of vowels in those names, bro.
Remember on Superbad? We say Muhammad's the most
Muhammad's the most common name in the world.
No, it's not. Why you can't go with a regular name? What are you talking about? Muhammad is the most common name.
That shit is so funny, bro. They did a joke like that in Big Bang Theory. Like, can you guess my name? Muhammad Lee. Why would you say Muhammad Lee? It's the number one first name, the number one surname, Muhammad Lee. Like, no, nobody's named that.
Yo, I love Superbad.
That's a good movie.
Muhammad. Muhammad.
Listen, that's one thing of all the positives of the political change, Trump and Biden, is I'm hoping they can make funny movies again. I'm hoping for the next Superbad, the next Old School. I'm hoping for those movies that are incredible because they've not been out for a while. TV shows have been lame as shit. Movies have been horrible. I'm hoping all the gag orders are taken off and people can go out there and make dumb comedies again that are classically funny. Anchorman, Step Brothers.
They ain't making.
Where are they?
Like they don't make those movies no more, bro. You offend too many people when you make those movies now,
bro. Those are.
It's a segment. Every time you make a comedy, it's a segment that out there that feels offended.
Screw them.
Some segment. It doesn't have to be the same segment for
Oh
every
yeah,
comedy.
someone's gonna be
But
bitching about
some
something.
segment is gonna be upset about this movie.
Like, stop and think. There will never be another Tropic Thunder. All right, like
Oh,
that
gosh.
movie
They
will
couldn't
never
make
be made again.
they couldn't make Tropic Thunder. Right?
No, like you have Downey being
this is
Australian, being the black guy. Like that is one of the craziest characters I've ever seen.
this is Flaming Dragon. Oh, really? Fuck face. We have
So I'm saying,
you want Simple Jack back,
bro, we need good comedies, bro. We need good movies again.
Oh
That's what we
no.
need.
Oh,
I'm
so
hoping all the
trust me,
things
there
that
would
go
be a
on.
segment out there on the internet that would be boycotting that shit for Simple Jack.
That listen, I would go just to spite the boycotters. Like you're going to gain more people coming to shut down the silence the crazy people.
Oh god.
Give me another Tropic Thunder. Give me a Step Brothers. Give me something. Like that was what I wanted so bad when he took over. Hey, Hollywood, stop with the dumb shit and let's bring back the good stuff.
You want Simple Jack back?
Never go full retard, you know. But the way he breaks it down, like was it champagne, you know, half whatever milk, but like the way he breaks it down, I'm blanking. I see the scene in my head right now. The way he breaks it down, semi, this, that. You don't go full. You don't do this. You don't do that. And it's like right now, like I'm pausing to say the word retard because I don't want to piss somebody off, but it's part of the movie I'm quoting. That's all that it is. But
this is Flaming Dragon.
Dude, like we need more good movies. What have you seen recently? I told you when we started this, I watched The Gorge. I've been trying to do a reaction to The Gorge.
Never heard
Listen,
of it.
folks, I'm putting out here this copyright with YouTube. I've uploaded the shit like 6 times. It gives me a new piece to chop up. So I cut it, delete it, go back to the program, cut those pieces up, put it back. If you have an easier way to do this shit, please let me know.
What are you playing the whole movie?
Nah, so I watched it. I cut the movie down, watched the super cut. It's only 50 minutes of the 2-hour movie, and it's still nothing more than 15 seconds. And all the music. If you've seen the movie The Gorge, there's like 15 words of dialogue. That's it. It gets a lot of staring.
Never heard of The Gorge.
Apple TV, fantastic.
Never heard of it. Never
pretty
heard
good,
of this,
man.
Never heard of this movie before.
Well, if I ever get the reaction on, you can watch the reaction and support us because I can't get this shit to figure it out.
I haven't watched it. Damn, what have I watched recently?
You know what I've been watching? I've been watching This Is Us. Have you ever seen This Is Us?
This Is Us. Is that what Lupita and she was they had the demon underworld?
No,
she swapped spots with the other girl, and then she came back and she was all crazy. Is that what you talking about?
This Is Us, Mandy Moore, Sterling K. Brown, Justin Hartley. I'll tell you right now, man, it's a show that when it was on, I was like, man, watching this hippie nonsense. You got the big girl always complaining about her weight. You got the black guy adopted by white parents. Like, I'm not watching all of these social media triggered nonsense victim watching shows. I couldn't do it. Let me tell you, I watch 3 or 4 episodes a night. I can't turn it off. I'm addicted to it.
This Is Us?
This Is Us let me tell you, when you go through an emotional ringer, the show will flip you upside down, inside out. It is wild, the storyline they have.
When you said This Is Us, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking of Lupita Nyong'o or whatever her name is.
Yeah, I can't. Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah, she was married, and then she got kidnapped into a different dimension or something, and then they swapped dimensions, and she came back. It's a Peel movie.
I definitely want to watch that. That sounds awesome.
It's awesome. It is an awesome movie. It's what's his name? Peel?
Just Key and Peele? I know you're talking about Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, it's one of his movies. It's awesome. I thought it was called This Is Us. Apparently not.
No, that's let me see here. The Jungle Book, Little Monsters, Black Panther, Us.
Oh, there you go. This is
Us.
It us?
So Us, not
apparently
This Is
it's
Us.
just us.
Gotcha. Us. Okay.
All right. So I wasn't off. I just added some words.
Yeah, okay. Because I mean, I always got it confused with Last of Us, which is coming out this year, finally,
Yeah.
3 years later. Stranger Things is coming back.
Oh yeah.
Yellow Jackets is out. Oh, bro, Yellow Jackets. That show is something else, dude.
Oh yeah.
That shit is
I've
twisted.
been watching. So I don't know the last time we talked. I watched Landman.
How was that?
Good. Landman was awesome.
Yeah, that's Billy Bob Thornton, right?
Yeah, Landman was dope. I watched that. And I've been just watching Yellowstone. I'm on like season 4 right now.
Oh yeah, well, you were just starting that.
Yeah, so I'm watching. I'm on season 4. Really, I was rolling with Yellowstone, and then I got back home, and my wife was like, "Hey, you watching shows without me? I want to watch this show." And now I'm like at a standstill. Like I haven't watched I'm at a standstill. Like I'm watching like one episode of every couple of days or whatever. And when I started Yellowstone, I was knocking out like a season.
That's how it goes. Like I watch shows with Amy. If I'm watching by myself, I'm knocking out 4 or 5 episodes a night. I'll be wait till 2 a.m. Like I watch them on my off day. I'll sit here and watch 4 or 5 episodes. But then when we watch together, she can only really get 2. Like I recently have started falling asleep early and got to be woken up to come out and watch TV. But I'll watch it. But for a while, if she like isn't going, we're not watching it. And it's usually 1 or 2 episodes. I like 3. I can sit and watch 3 1-hour episodes, like a 3-hour movie, like it's nothing. It's the best way to watch it. Every finale that I watch has to be the last 2 episodes. I can't just watch 1 episode and call it a finale. I need that 2-hour movie feel to get into it.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm with you, man. You're watching something. I want to watch it, so you got to stop. Yeah. They want to play catch up 1 episode a day or every other day because something came up.
Yeah, I'm at a standstill. Like I would have cleared it already. I would have been caught up waiting for the new because the new second half of the last season is supposed to come out this month or whatever. I would have been caught up already. Now,
and isn't there like a 1923 and like are these things that tie together?
Yeah, that's the prequels. 1923, 1883.
I still got to watch Reacher when you get a chance to get to Reacher. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't never thought I was gonna be watching no Cowboys and Indians on that Yellowstone. That Yellowstone is the shit, boy.
Yeah, listen, I'm saying about This Is Us. Like I'm never watching this politically charged, at least how they presented it on TV. And bro, I can't turn it off. Like I never thought I'd be watching this kind of show, but it is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
So good TV will get you, man. No matter what the storyline is, good TV will draw you in.
Yeah, them boys, the Yellowstone is the shit. And that boy,
to get on that.
Cole Hauser, that boy raw.
Yeah.
He raw in Yellowstone.
I got to watch. I mean, everybody's Rip. Oh, I know. People at work, they say, you ever see Yellowstone? I'm like, no, but are you going to tell me I look and sound like Rip? Yeah, how do you know? So it used to be Matthew McConaughey because at work I talk slow, and for whatever reason, people think I have a Southern accent.
You ain't nothing like Rip, dog.
And now we get to Rip every now and then. Hey, you watch? I'm like, no, but I know what you're about to say.
Nah, you ain't nothing like Rip.
No, I'm not. But apparently,
Rip a dog, boy.
He's got
Rip don't play.
The few things that I've seen on the show for the reels, he has the greatest line of all time. Is when he walks out of the barn, the chick's sitting on the side. He looks over. He's like, I ain't got time for you today. And he keeps it moving. Like I've seen the cut-ups, like how it's going. Oh my God, my love, I love you, my baby, my this, my that. How it's been. I ain't got time for you. Like it's so good. So that's the only thing I know about Rip is when he looks at his wife, is like, I ain't got time for you today.
That boy, he's that dude. He's that dude.
I'm gonna watch it. I gotta check it out. I still gotta get to Reacher. I haven't watched Reacher yet.
I haven't started Daredevil. I want to watch Daredevil. But yeah, I've just been on Yellowstone. There ain't nothing.
It's only 5 seasons. I mean, you almost finished. I
gotta watch Gemstones. Gemstone season came back.
The Righteous Gemstones?
Yeah. The new season started last week. I gotta get on that. But
I can't believe I spelled Lupita right when I looked up her name.
You can only spell Lupita one way.
Well, that's why I saw that. Then what you were saying as far as your last name and what I'm looking at, those letters don't sound like what you're saying. But yeah, and
Lupita is special.
That's a good.
She's special.
She's a girl from Quiet Place, the first one. Like the original thing. Yeah.
No, from the last Quiet Place.
Well, yeah, Quiet Place Day One or something.
Yeah.
Here it is. Quiet Place Day One. Yeah.
Yeah. She from there.
I like when you see someone hit their stride. Like you see them in something, you're like, you know what? I could see them doing something. And pretty soon, boom, boom, boom. She has like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 movies out in like a 3-year span.
Yeah. Yeah. She's special.
355. She was in The Jedi something or other.
The what?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Oh, you said the something or other?
The Force Awakens. There was something. There was a meme I saw the other day. It was New Border Patrol spending paying $1,500 per person, and the meme was Boba Fett, and I was hysterically laughing. No one around me knew what the joke was. I'm like, you don't get this? He's the bounty hunter. Like, he's the best in the galaxy. So this is funny. Like when you find out Border Patrol is offering $1,500 per person and you're dressed as Boba Fett, I was hysterically laughing. I thought that was
$1,500 a person for what?
To return to the border, I guess. I don't know.
What?
Like, it was just a meme. Who knows how true it is? But it's like ICE offering $1,500 a person, me as Boba Fett. Like, bro, I was dying. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've seen.
What?
All right, let's wrap it up here. Episode 80 AT.
That is crazy. Hold on,
bro.
Now I'm looking for 1,500. I don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a true thing or just a meme talking funny or not. But when I saw it, I was laughing my ass off, man. Let's see, 1,500 from ICE. Ice baby. Here it is here, 1,500 from ICE. On Friday, January 24, 2025, ICE agents returned $1,500 to an elderly victim of telemarketing fraud. What the hell does that do with anything? Would you turn in undocumented folks to ICE for $1,500 a person? That's a search. Agents returned $1,500.
Boba Fett, he ain't the best bounty hunter in the universe.
Listen, bro, that's the one thing I know about Star Wars.
You're wrong, dog. You're wrong. Jango Fett.
Is that this guy?
Jango Fett was the rawest bounty hunter.
Is that him?
Yeah.
All right, so that's what it says. How me and bro look after finding out ICE pays $1,500 a person. Jango Fett and Boba Fett. So there you go. You
know who Boba Fett is, right?
Jango Fett's brother.
It's his clone, you ass.
I don't watch the Star Wars.
Well, you can't talk about Star Wars if you don't know it.
You should make yourself a Boba Fett mask.
Boba Fett is Jango Fett's clone, and he raised him as his son.
Clone Wars? Is that what Clone Wars is about?
No, it's not.
How do you have a clone and then not have that about the Clone Wars?
It's before the Clone Wars.
I don't know. The movies came out of order. So, I mean, that's their fault for me not knowing. Make a movie, hit play,
but yeah,
be the beginning.
Boba Fett is Jango. He's his clone.
Is he Unchained?
/son. Clone /son.
Gotcha. All right.
Can you imagine cloning yourself and then raising him as your son?
That'd be weird, bro.
I'd be like, listen, you little motherfucker, let me
see a lot of myself
guide you the right way here.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix all my mistakes.
Let me fix this. All right, help me, help you.
Help me, help you. Help me, help you.
Yes, help me, help you. Like,
oh shit! All right, let's wrap this up so we can get some editing done before bedtime.
Let me guide you. Hey, you know what it is. We back at it again. Episode Jerry Rice. Respect the game, baby. Holla at us on the TikTok, the Twitter, and the Instagram, and the X, and all that. Mihente.com. We there full throttle every week. Get at us. We out.